we are wrestling with WrestleMania 36.
But I didn't have file taxes, but okay. Yeah.
WrestleMania to be
This is going to be an
But I still don't think, yeah.
interesting preview of the show. We've talked about it already. It's next week on the 4th and the 5th from several locations.
and 10 minutes the card could be completely different.
Absolutely. It's hosted by Rob Gronkowski. Does the host really mean anything, or is it just a way to get somebody on the card?
I don't know if he's even actually gonna be involved in anything anymore. They probably taped some sort of announcement with him. They're saying he's hosting and whatnot, and Gronk is supposed to apparently start being an in-ring competitor and blah blah blah.
Oh, I can't stand that. I hope not. I don't like Gronk. I don't like him in wrestling.
I mean, despite the fact that he's currently on the third season of The Masked
Singer. Because the more he comes, the more we have to deal with fucking Mojo Rawley.
And
Mojo works his ass off, though.
But I just am. Yeah, he's a personality, but I don't think he's wrestling, in my opinion.
Before the
He's a football player.
But old Pockets Cassidy is.
No, I agree with you there too.
Before the card changes, let's get our predictions in. Brock Lesnar versus Drew McIntyre. Scooter.
Drew McIntyre.
Mitch.
I think Brock's gonna take it.
Kaliko.
Drew. Which sucks for him, because...
I hope. Okay, let me reiterate that. I hope Drew wins it, but I just don't see Vince letting.
But that's an interesting dynamic. Would you rather Brock win it and hold it for now, and have McIntyre win it somewhere where it kind of matters, where there's actually a crowd?
No, Brock has held it for what 5+ years almost. I'm fucking sick of him as the champion. So I could see why they would, but I don't think Vince is gonna do it.
This is why the situation is almost a.
I hope so though.
Like what's the word I'm looking for? Almost like
I don't know, not in your head.
Oh, it's ironic.
Okay.
It's ironic the fact that Brock Lesnar, a man who rarely shows up, is a big only when there's a really big crowd, now has to show up when there's nobody. So I wouldn't be surprised if maybe even Brock said, you know what, take the belt off me.
Yeah, okay, you know what? I can see that happening too. I might change my opinion. Or my choice.
Your pick?
Yeah. He makes a good point.
We're all Jewish.
That's right. We're all Jewish.
You make a good point. Yeah, I'm with Drew McIntyre now. That makes sense to me.
I don't look Jewish.
Shut up. I'm Irish and Scottish and Welsh. I'm like him, so.
Speaking of Jewish, Goldberg will be defending the Universal Championship.
Oh, fuck Goldberg, yeah, fuck him.
No, go.
What?
He will be defending the championship against Braun Strowman now. Who wins the match, Scooter?
Wait, you mean Strowman Reigns?
No.
Strowman Reigns.
Okay, I can. Yeah.
I almost choked to death.
I hope Goldberg I hope he can't compete due to getting injured by smashing his head into the fucking door like he did last time.
That's possible.
How's all this hate on Goldberg?
I just don't like him.
No, he just did
I've never liked Goldberg.
Yeah, he doesn't like Jews.
Oh, shut up! I don't like overpaid assholes who think that they don't have to work hard like everyone else.
Oh, you don't like Jews?
Oh, shut up! You're an asshole! I love Jews. You said it, not me. You said that.
Yes.
Awesome. So,
he made snowballs. If anybody can get an excuse for this quarantine shit, y'all know what it is.
If they look fun and don't eat them.
Scooter, who wins? Strowman, Goldberg.
No matter who wins, you lose. So.
Yeah, well, that's a lose-lose, really. It's hard to hear. It's really hard to hear right now.
Can I hope for a missile to hit the Performance Center when their match goes on? Goldberg's fine.
No, okay, it's like choosing if I'd rather be killed by a gun or a knife. I mean, fuck.
Gun knife.
You know what I mean.
A bayonet.
Oh, whatever. Okay, so I hope they both die in a fire. I don't care really. I mean,
it's like choosing whether to do the sodomizing or
no, it's not. I don't know. Braun Strowman because I hate Goldberg.
All right, and Kaliko.
But yeah.
I think they're gonna give it to Strowman. I think this is his time, if there's ever a time.
But that would be really weird. He only gets it because he's stepping in for someone who had to leave. You know, it seems flukish.
That's no different. I mean, they did it for Jinder.
I'm just saying
they did it for Jinder because Rusev was supposed to have the title and he broke his ankle, so it's no different. Yeah.
What I'm saying is, I understand that, but like I said in the beginning of the show, it's gonna feel like, yeah, he's the champion, but he's not really the champion he didn't really win it because this WrestleMania is not really gonna be a WrestleMania.
But it doesn't matter because if they
it's gonna feel like a short. It's gonna feel like a short NFL season.
If they give him the belt, let him run it till their next big win, SummerSlam, then it would feel more important. They're going. I think they're gonna. So because Goldberg's not meant to be on the schedule after.
Right. I hope he's not. I hope you're right.
That's my cue. To me, that's the cue. So to me, if anyone was bitching about Strowman that should have got the title 2 years ago, it's his time.
But real quick, I have no problem with Goldberg. Like, I have a problem with his age holding on too long, using his privilege. That's my problem with it.
I mean, yeah, Jericho was like 50, damn near. Okay, never mind.
But Jericho is hold on. Jericho, I gotta say this. Jericho put a league on his back and worked his ass off. He did a lot more than Goldberg, in my opinion.
Okay, next match.
Hold on, I just gotta say one more thing about Strowman. His comments about having to go.
Yeah, that was bad.
Probably the one reason I don't want him to win.
Yeah, he's kind of he's come off as a dick.
If there was a guy to about the whole indies, you should have saved your money type shit.
Oh, okay.
Well, he was like, "Oh, you guys should have you should have saved your money. Some of these assholes shouldn't have a job. I only have $150 in my pocket when I started this thing." Blah 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 blah. Dumb fucker.
Now I gotta for money for my surgery.
Yeah, exactly.
I get his point. However, now's not the time to do it.
And then he proceeded to say that WWE wasn't paying him.
Which makes sense.
Which is probably a lie. It's probably not true.
Okay, let's get through to the next matches. If it actually happens, Edge versus Randy Orton, last man standing. Who wins?
Edge.
Kaliko already put his vote in.
Edge, followed by later in the night, Beth Phoenix.
Yeah. Mitch?
Edge, baby.
And after later that night, we'll find out that Beth Phoenix is pregnant again.
Oh God!
Damn, go.
John Cena versus the Fiend Bray Wyatt in a Firefly
with Renee Young's baby.
Who wins? Cena or the Fiend?
Oh God! It's gotta be the Fiend. It's gotta be Bray this time around. Cena now is about doing the right thing. There's no point in Cena winning. I'm not even sure if there was any point in having this match to begin with before the whole virus thing. But if this puts the Fiend back in the title picture, ASAP. Considering that we saw some interaction between the Fiend and Strowman back when he was feuding with Seth, and there's your program for the next month: Braun Strowman and the Fiend, based on the fact that the Fiend was responsible for bringing Braun Strowman in. So, yeah, the Fiend wins.
And Mitch.
Yeah, I hope Stu's right about this because, I hope that John Cena is coming in not for he doesn't need to beat the Fiend. He's already beat the Fiend before. He doesn't need it, so I hope it's not a legacy thing to where and I think John Cena is the kind of guy who would do that sort of thing. Like he sees an up and coming superstar that could really go to another level for the WWE, and he's gonna help propel him. I hope so.
I will say this. On SmackDown on the Firefly Funhouse, they had Bray actually talking to the Lantern, and he said specifically, "Quiet, you had your chance. You couldn't beat him at WrestleMania."
That's what I love about the Bray Wyatt. He does that introspective shit. I love it.
And of course, then he put a puppet in a blender and drank him.
Yeah.
And Kaliko, who's going to win this match?
Payback's a bitch. Fiend.
Let me in.
They're not going to put on Payback this year.
Is it kind of wrong that I kind of want Ramblin' Rabbit to jump on John Cena and pin him?
That's what I'm saying. I hope some shit, or the buzzer.
Like, I'm your biggest fan.
Like I said, I hope they come to life and people have to play the characters, so that'd be sick.
Can you imagine a stupid buzzard costume?
I know, right?
A friggin' pig?
Raw Women's Championship.
Well, Otis could do that pretty easy, but yeah, without much makeup.
That's my ex-girlfriend.
Otis could do that.
Becky Lynch and Shayna Baszler, who wins Scooter?
Now, given that this is supposed to be the closing out to night one.
Yeah. Let's see. Who do you choose?
You know, not having a crowd really changes everything.
Fuck yeah, it does.
Like, I would have said Baszler without to
really
to give her that momentum. Now I don't think so. I think they're gonna give it to Becky because they're definitely not gonna go with she took a bite out of her neck thing anymore. Nothing with bodily fluids anymore.
Yeah, that's gone.
The fact is, I think they're gonna give it to Becky in a way that makes Becky look vulnerable as champion, but still makes Shayna look strong. So.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Okay. I think there's going to be a Ronda Rousey appearance to make something with maybe both of them, but I believe Becky wins this.
If there was no Corona.
Right. But she still might. I don't like if it's in a selected room. You know, they're pretty good with it. They've been checking people's temperatures before they let them in the performance center and shit. So. But Becky, I'm going with Becky.
Okay.
Ronda's near Florida, so.
Wait, what?
Ronda's nowhere near Florida.
Yeah,
right, she would have to fly in. Yeah, she might. So maybe not because of this, but I'm going with Becky.
Kaliko.
Becky wins small package.
Oh yikes! I hope not. Not like that. I hope it's not.
That's the only way that she could barely win, and that Shayna looks like dominant.
You can have them go back and forth, and then hit a few wild moves at the end with the finisher, and then get a.
But you can't have Baszler tap.
No, fuck no. No,
That's
fine. No, you can't have that.
I think we're gonna see an ending to Shamrock and The Rock at WrestleMania 14.
Ooh, that was good, dude. I think Ken Shamrock's one of the most underrated WWE wrestlers of all time.
Where Shayna's got the cure food to clutch in, but she doesn't let it go.
Kind of like how Swagger grabbed.
You're talking about like how ankle. She don't let go and they reverse the decision. Kind of like what Bradford did to Lawler at SummerSlam.
Yep.
93.
Oh, 95? 93. Okay.
NXT Women's Championship.
You're right.
Versus Rhea Ripley, who wins Scooter?
Oh, again, the crowd changes everything. They shot that thing with Ripley in Raymond James Stadium, and it really seems like they were priming Ripley to
be the next one.
Yeah. But the point is, her having the title makes her the person of NXT. This is where I thought they were going to really start to, almost sort of mix the rosters together. And I was going to choose Charlotte. And Charlotte would be, the first start of the influx of talent when the next draft or Jacob comes up. Or whatever, and they include NXT in that. Now, that's out the freaking window. I'm going to say they're going to give it to Ripley straight out the gate.
All right. What about you, Mitch?
Yeah, I'm with Scooter on this one. I thought Charlotte was going to go to WrestleMania and get a win. She won the Royal Rumble, and she's not even in one of the main, she's not even in the title match. I think that kind of takes away a little bit of legitimacy from the Royal Rumble win now, in my opinion.
This is a title match.
But it's NXT. It's not on the same level. It's just not.
The whole point of that, it was supposed to be
elevated.
NXT's elevated moment. That's why.
Right, but it's not working.
But the fact that they didn't have time to change it with the.
I know, but in my opinion, I don't see Charlotte holding that title and staying on that roster. I don't see it. I think Rhea Ripley's going to retain.
This is why.
My ears! Fuck! Seriously. Dude. That is loud.
Let's see. Everybody had valid points. However, that Royal Rumble win didn't mean shit because the winner of last year's Rumble did not win. Other than Becky, I think the last two.
Well, no, Becky was the last winner before this year.
But she was the last winner to go and win.
But that was last year.
Other than Seth and Becky last year, they usually flip flop it. Right. So Charlotte's gonna lose. I think this was for Rhea Ripley. more than anything. So Rhea Ripley's going to get the win.
Yeah.
All right. Bayley versus Lacey Evans versus Tamina versus Naomi versus Sasha Banks for the women's championship. Who wins?
Are they not putting someone in Dana Brooke's spot?
No.
Oh, so it's a 6-pack challenge now. Or 5? What is it? 5?
All right, 5.
Fair 5 way. Okay. I think it's either a Bayley routine or Saw. If anyone wins it, it's Sasha.
What about you, Scooter?
It's got to be Bayley. They're making a point of measuring her rate in days. She's at day 308.
Well, in my opinion, real quick, hold on, James. In my opinion, I think they're gonna. I can't hear myself think. Okay. I can't. Can we go? I think your background is really loud, dude. I can't hear.
It's my kid.
Can I turn it down or something? I know.
Turn my kid down.
No, turn the volume down. If you can, a little, that'd help. But say that again. I'm sorry, I got distracted.
You were trying to make a point.
Yeah, I don't. Oh yeah, the Sasha Banks thing. I think they're gonna do a Sasha Bayley feud pretty soon.
Right, and
it's supposed to be Paige against Bayley. This was supposed to be Paige against Bayley, and
she was gonna be coming back. Okay.
I think it was only teased though.
That was the whole thing. That why Paige?
Oh, that okay. It makes sense now in hindsight.
To make it equivalent of the other women's title matches that are going down. Now it's just a throwaway. So.
And Kaliko, who wins the match?
Big booty Bayley to set up SummerSlam. Paige versus Bayley.
Undertaker versus AJ Styles in a boneyard match. Who wins, Scooter?
Whoever wins. If AJ wins, we'll go home and bury his bone in Wendy. If Undertaker has to go home, I'm going to say the Undertaker just to make Mitch mad.
What? What are you talking about to make me mad?
Who wins, Mitch? Undertaker or AJ?
I don't know why you said that makes me mad, because I think the Undertaker's gonna beat AJ.
But they made AJ look so strong.
Exactly why I don't think AJ's gonna win.
But wasn't it last week you were saying, they made AJ look so weak?
Yeah, it looks like there's no. You're making my point for me. There's no way he's gonna win against the Undertaker at WrestleMania. Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like.
No, I take it back.
Yeah. The Undertaker's gonna win.
Kaliko?
Without a doubt. It's a graveyard match, for God's sakes. It's a boneyard match.
Not a graveyard match.
It's basically the same fucking thing.
I mean, doesn't that spell OC coming in and giving AJ the win?
I think he could take all three of them out.
No, can we go back to Undertaker's history in these first ones of good matches? Bury the last match. He lost. Hell in a Cell. He lost.
I'm thinking about casket match versus Yokozuna in '94.
In first.
94. Yeah.
He technically died in that match.
That wasn't the first casket match though.
But you explaining that made me think of that though. That was a prime example of that.
His first one was what, SummerSlam '93?
It took like 14 guys to gang up on the Undertaker to get him in that casket.
It's 14 guys to turn the Undertaker into Marty Jannetty. Big work.
Yeah.
The last time match. Again, the Undertaker in friggin' and Boiler Room Brawl. He lost.
Yeah, usually when there's a new match, he takes some L's.
Yep.
That is true.
Yeah, but he's not the old Undertaker. He's the old living in his, he's only that great in his head now, and so I don't think he'll want to take the loss.
So you really think that Undertaker just running around talking about, let me keep getting these dubs?
Yeah.
You do know.
Oh God! Everyone's naive, bitch.
I'm not naive. I just, from what I've done,
every person that works for the WWE don't care.
From what I've heard,
they don't give a.
No, not everybody. No, AJ is actually a really good dude.
You do know that on screen.
That's why AJ won't care. He'll give it. Oh, I'm sorry. I gotta say this. AJ, I think, wants to give the Undertaker a win. I don't think AJ. It's a big deal for him to beat the Undertaker.
AJ has done on screen what nobody has done in the Undertaker's entire career history, and they've called him Mark on camera.
That means nothing. He didn't beat him. He didn't do anything in the ring physically. So what?
He acknowledged it as Martin in a promo.
So what?
That type of thing.
Yeah, that's even more of an ass whooping coming to him.
Maybe AJ was just that he really likes wrestling.
But AJ talked to him before and said, "Hey man, I'm gonna call you Mark on the." He told him.
Okay, next match, if it actually happens, I don't think it's happening. Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins. That's not happening, correct?
Rollins.
KO has been KO'd.
Rollins.
Owens.
Rollins.
Owens.
Okay.
Rollins.
Rollins. Sami Zayn defending Intercontinental Championship against Daniel Bryan. How does Daniel Bryan win, Kaliko?
Squash.
Actually, he might win with a PowerPoint presentation.
No, because Gulak ain't gonna do shit.
I hope Brian wins this really, but
this is all Brian, baby.
I don't see how you can keep it on Sami fucking Zayn.
But may I remind you that the last time what happened to Brian when he won the Intercontinental title at WrestleMania?
Yeah, that was
true.
Yeah, I watched. I was there.
Yeah, I was there.
Raw Tag Team Championship match: The Street Profits versus Angel Garza and Austin Theory. Scooter?
Wait, what? Say that again? Yeah, what?
Angel Garza and Austin Theory. Now, it's no longer Angel Garza and Andrade, it's Angel Garza and Austin Theory.
Oh, God, no way. Profit.
Who cares?
Who cares about the Profit?
I care about the Profit.
Well, no, I don't care about this match.
Wait, I care about this match.
So are you saying you like George Bush?
What?
Tanya?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Who knows what I'm getting at?
Who? Tell me, I don't.
Mitch doesn't care about black people.
Yes, I care about this match.
Oh, God.
He's going the Kanye route. I get it. Yeah, but yes, I care about this match, and I care about the Street Profits, so I think they're going to win.
I didn't think of it like that.
Together. It's too random.
Aleister Black versus Bobby Lashley. Who wins, Scooter?
If Lana doesn't, give everybody Corona, another. This is like This is really like she was getting into like WrestleMania 9, where suddenly matches were just on the card. This is like the Razor Ramon backlink. That was at WrestleMania 9. Probably. Yeah, I'll say Allison. They're pushing him.
Mitch?
Okay.
Oh my God! I think we just lost Mitch.
Thank God.
Damn.
Oh! Okay, we lost Mitch. Kaliko, who wins the match?
Okay, I'm back.
This ain't the only black I care about. Alistair.
Yikes.
Brilliant!
Mitch, who wins? Aleister Black, Bobby Lashley.
Aleister Black. All the way.
Elias versus King Corbin.
And I don't care about that match either, real quick. This is a big match I really don't care about. Elias versus Corbin.
Yeah, this match might not happen.
Corbin, if it goes on, but I hope it doesn't.
This match might not happen because they actually filmed something tonight where Corbin and Elias were fighting at that little perk that's 6 feet above.
It's a horrible feud.
And Corbin actually threw Elias over, and Elias is hanging on the thing by his hands, and he friggin' just stabbed Elias in the head, and it looks like Elias falls straight down on his back.
Ooh, nice.
Luckily, the camera was right at the angle where he falls.
I know, right? Yeah. It just by chance.
But then we saw from Corbin's point of view, Elias looking down. It was pre-tape, but
yeah, they get all those nice angles from the pre-tape.
They may this may be an excuse to have Gronk get a squash on Corbin.
Oh my God! Oh no, I can see Vince doing that.
If the match actually happens, who wins?
Who are you asking?
Scooter.
Oh, okay.
Mitch?
Yeah, but I said Baron Corbin.
Kaliko?
Remember when Elias was the hottest thing?
I know. He cooled off, dude.
Elias. If it happens. Yes.
I think Corbin. Vince loves Corbin. Huh?
And we're finally at the end. Otis versus Dolph Ziggler. Who wins? Who?
I mean, God, I never thought I'd be thinking so much about this match. God, you know what? Just because I love the fat man, I'm gonna go with Otis.
Mitch?
Okay, I love Otis too, but in my opinion, whoever is behind Otis's past troubles is going to come to light. What?
It's Sonya.
Exactly. Okay, so whoever it is, if it's Sonya, it's going to come to light, and they're going to cost Otis the match Dolph Ziggler won.
Yeah, Sonya and Dolph are plotting together.
Yep.
And Kaliko.
Mania is usually with these gimmicks, the heels always give back. So, and it shows when they do these little storylines, with the exception of a couple. So we'll go with Dolph because he just signed a 5-year deal. Otis is more of a tag team guy, so yeah.
And they have a gimmick lined up for where someone's going to backstab Otis, and I see it coming. I think it's obvious. But
wonder if it's Take.
That would be a big swerve if it was. I think it's Sonya.
All right, and that concludes our coverage of WrestleMania review or preview.
Any review, anything. WrestleMania, anything.
It may have been a review. Who knows?
It's a 2-night event now. Where the fuck are we gonna do previews? You got access, all this shit going on. But normally, what the fuck? You have no time for even a fucking pre-show now.
The question is, will it leak?
Yeah, it's already leaked, I think.
I think he's right. And
Meltzer tried to leak it.
I think, no, it's out there if you want to find it, but I'm not looking.
If you like the show, please like, subscribe, and comment, both on YouTube and Castbox. You can join the conversation on Twitter. I am at JamesJ993. Where can they find Kaliko?
I'm Kaliko if I'm still alive, because you know my wife. Whew, man.
Where can they find Mitch Mayhem?
Even though I haven't been on Twitter recently, you can find me at Mitch Mayhem X.
And where can they find Scooter Dust?
We can find you in toilet paper?
The Peter Dust and the Navy is still just USPS wrestler.
For my co-hosts Kaliko Yachts, Mitch Mayhem, Scooter Dust, I'm James J, and this has been Wrestling with Entertainment.
Stay safe, everyone.
Wash out funky hands.